Okay, so negative 2 over 5 plus 3 over negative 4, take away 2 and 2/3. This is how it was written in the book, correct? What should we do with this negative sign where it's placed with the denominator right now, but when you're adding and subtracting fractions, do you add or subtract the denominators? No. When you add and subtract fractions, you don't add the denominators together, right? So what should we do with this negative? How can I rewrite that fraction? I have negative 2 over 5 plus, can I write this as negative 3 over 4?
Yes.
Is that the same thing?
Yes.
You should be keeping your negatives with the numerators because that's what you're adding and subtracting together, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so take away 2 and 2/3. Now that I've rewritten that, what should we do next? What do you think the next step should be? We can leave this as negative 2 over 5 plus, I'm just going to put a bracket around this because it's a negative, and we're going to turn this into an improper fraction. Remember, you're only changing the fraction. We're not touching the negative sign right now. So it's going to be 3 times 2. What's 3 times 2? So it's 6 plus 2. 6 plus 2 is 8 over 3. We leave this negative sign because that's just subtracting the 8 over 3. So now I have negative 2/5 plus negative 3 over 4, take away 8 over 3. This is now just adding and subtracting fractions. You guys know how to do that. What should we find now? So the lowest common denominator is 60. So 5 times what is 60? So if I multiply that by 12, I need to multiply this by 12. 4 times what is 60? 15. So I need to multiply the numerator by 15. And 3 times what is 60? Okay, I want everyone now to rewrite these fractions with a denominator of 60 and tell me what you get. So the first one would be negative 24 over 60 plus, what's the next one? Yes. Negative 45 over 60. And the last one, take away, what's 20 times 8? Gabriel? 160 over 60. So now we're going to take negative 24 plus negative 45, take away 160. Okay, so you're doing negative 24 plus negative 45, take away 160. Raise your hand when you have the answer to that. And don't call out. You should have gotten negative 229, and what's my denominator? Okay, so now we need to turn this into a mixed number. Now, because of this negative sign, I know that my answer, whatever 229 over 60 is going to be, I have to put a negative in front of it, okay? How many times does 60 go into 229, Matt? 3 times, with how many left over?
49.
Over? So your answer is negative 3 and 49 over 60.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.